Klamath Falls Q&A coming your way, and we're starting right now. Hi, I'm Darlene Humphreys, your Klamath Falls Realtor, talking about living in Klamath Falls. A while ago, I had done a Klamath Falls Is It True video talking about the top 5 questions I was receiving about living in Klamath Falls. That has spurned some additional questions, so here's a follow-up video about Klamath Falls. First question I've been getting is about the airport. You guys have that big, beautiful airport. Why is there no commercial air service in Klamath Falls? There have been a few commercial providers since I've lived here. Nothing stays for any length of time, and right now there is no commercial air service in Klamath Falls. The closest airport is in Medford, which is about 75 miles away. The other airports are Portland, Sacramento, and Reno, but other than that, no commercial air service in Klamath Falls at this time. The other question I've been receiving is about cell service. In Klamath Falls, the cell service is pretty good. When you get to the outlying areas, there's places that don't have any cell service, but for the most part, around the county in Klamath Falls, you have pretty decent cell service. Another question I received fairly often is about the weed scene in Klamath Falls. On another forum, I had said there's about a dozen dispensaries in Klamath Falls, and there's not. Apparently, I don't know the difference between a smoke shop, a CBD shop, and a dispensary. They're not the same. And there are a few dispensaries in Klamath Falls, and from those involved in that lifestyle, I understand that the quality and the availability of different products is very good for a small city like Klamath Falls. The other question I get is about trees and the availability of water. Somewhere on the internet there's some information that if there's trees on the land, there's going to be water available, and this is not necessarily true. Quite a while ago, I went out and saw a 160-acre parcel that people had bought, not for me, but people had bought, and they wanted to put a well on it. They went to about 500 feet in a couple different places, didn't hit water, and decided that they were going to sell that parcel. They ended up keeping it for a recreational parcel. They go out there and hunt because you can get LOP tags when you have 160 acres. But just because there's trees on the property does not mean you're going to hit water, despite what you can find on the internet. And the last question, about Klamath Lake. I drive by Klamath Lake all the time. There's hardly ever boats on the water. Why is that? Klamath Lake is fairly shallow. I have not been out there much, but it's my understanding from those that do that the average depth is about 8 feet. The water is stinky, it's dirty, there's a lot of algae out in the water. It's not a fun recreational lake for the most part, especially in the Klamath Falls area. If you go towards Agency Lake, it's better. If you go out to Rocky Point, the water quality is much better. Really fun to kayak out in Rocky Point, by the way. And the water quality around our area it's not good. It's not a good recreational lake. There's plenty of boating opportunities around Klamath Falls. The Williamson River is nice. Sprague River is nice. Fish Lake, Diamond Lake, Lake of the Woods. There's plenty of recreational lakes around the area that are nice, but Klamath Lake is not one of them. So those are the questions I have been receiving lately about living in Klamath Falls. Keep sending those questions. I'll keep answering them.